Dear students, welcome back to the topic of states of matter. Here we will going to discuss about the gas laws. Gas laws. There are 6 main gas laws associated with the behavior of gases. Those are Boyle's law, Charles' law, combined gas law, Avogadro's law, Charles Gay-Lussac's law, Dalton's law of partial pressure. Let us learn about the Boyle's law. This is discovered by the scientist. The name of scientist is Boyles. So he discovers that the law states that if the temperature is constant for a given mass of gas, the pressure varies inversely with volume. So the applicable only if the temperature stays constant. Means they are saying that pressure is inversely proportional to volume at constant temperature. The relationship between the pressure and volume both are the inversely proportional. Whenever pressure increases, volume decreases, vice versa. Then applicable to what? The ideal gases at any temperature. Then real gases which behave approximately as ideal gas. It is especially at a condition of high temperature and the low pressures. Real gas exists as an ideal gas. The example for the Boyle's law. Whenever we press the point of the perfume bottle, there the pressure inside the vessel goes on increases, then the volume of the vessel decreases, because whenever we press the point of the perfume bottle, the liquid present in the perfume bottle that comes out, so the volume get decreases and pressure increases. Then come to the Charles' law. This is found out by the scientist Charles. According to Charles, the law states that if the pressure is kept constant for a given mass of a gas, then the volume varies directly with the absolute temperature. They are saying that temperature is constant, then V is directly proportional to T. It is applicable only if the pressure stays constant. Then it is applicable to ideal gases at any temperatures, then real gases which behave approximately as ideal gas, especially at the low pressure condition. In case of Boyle's law, there the high temperature conditions because their temperature constant. In case of Charles' law, it is applicable to the low pressure conditions. According to him, whenever the volume inside the balloon increases, while heating with help of the candle burn, then the gases goes inside the balloon, the volume of balloon increases. When the volume of balloon increases, whenever we increases the temperature. If suppose we replace that burner with help of the burner by the ice cubes, then there is no gas molecules that were goes inside the balloon. The volume of the balloon will get decreases when the temperature decreases. So they are saying that volume is directly proportional to temperature. Then graphs of Boyle's law. The graphs of Boyle's law, that is P versus V graph, that shows the like this, because here the pressure and the volume both are the inversely proportional. Here the PV is equal to constant. Suppose the P versus the 1 by V graph, that shows the straight line. P versus 1 by V is directly proportional. So the graph shows the straight line. Then PV versus P graph, the ideal curve, that is the parallel to the pressure axis. Then by applying the log on the both side to the PV is equal to K equations, we will get log P versus the log V graph, that shows the exponentially decreasing graph. So here PV is equal to K. This is shown by the Boyle's law. Then apply the log on both sides. We will get the log PV is equal to log K. Then log A into B is equal to log A plus log B. So like that, here log PV is equal to log P plus log V is equal to log K. Then we want log P is equal to log K minus of log V. Then relationship is log P equal to minus log V plus log K. This is an slope of equation y is equal to minus mx plus c. Here the slope is what? Slope is minus m, that is minus log v. Then the constant term intercept is what? Log k. Then write log v along the x-axis, log p along the y-axis. So we'll get the slope of minus 1. Then the effect of the external factors on the system obeying the Boyle's law. Effect of temperatures. Then the curves that showing the that constant temperatures curve for the different PV graphs, that is called as the isotherms. In the first one, the temperature increases in the direction of the arrows, and the arrows head it keeping the PV product constant. Case of effect of mass, the mass increases in the direction of the arrowhead, that keeping the PV product constant. Both are same. Then in case of temperature increases in this graph, where the PV versus P graph. Then in case of the mass increases, like that PV versus the PV. Then graphs of Charles law. According to Charles law, V is directly proportional to T at constant pressures. So the graph between V and the T is a straight line graph. That shows the straight line because both are the V and T are the directly proportionals. So it shows the with absolute temperature graph. Then with Celsius temperature graph, the graph of V versus the T shows it will decreases at the point of minus 273.15 degrees Celsius. There the extrapolations takes place. That extrapolation shows that every gas would achieve a zero volume. Zero volume is about minus 273.15 degrees Celsius. That is called as the absolute temperature. Then effect of external factor on the system obeying the Charles law. Then effect of pressure is what? Pressure increases in the direction of arrow's head. In below the pressure increases. Below curve have the pressure high than compared to these two. Then effect of mass. Mass will increases in the direction of the arrowhead. We see this curve above curve have the highest mass later than this two. Then combined gas equation. From the combined gas equation, we call as the ideal gas equation, PV equal to nRT. That is for the 1 mole of gas, PV by T is equal to K there. Here, when the temperature is maintained constant, PV value become K. PV equal to K. Therefore, the system that obeys the Boyle's law. If P is maintained constant, V by T is equal to K. Therefore, the system obeys the Charles law. The combination of the Boyle's law and the Charles law is called the combined gas equation. From the Boyle's law, P is inversely proportional to 1 by V. Then PV is equal to constant K. Then according to Charles law, V is directly proportional to T. Then V is equal to K into T. Then V by T is equal to K. By combining these two, we will get the combined gas equation. PV divided by T is equal to K. This is called the combined gas law. Then Avogadro's law. The law states that equal volumes of the gases at the same temperature and the same pressure that contains the same number of molecules or the atoms. This is proposed by the scientist Avogadro. According to him, at the same condition of temperature and pressure, equal volume of the gas containing the equal number of molecules or the atoms. Take an example of balloon only. Whenever we increases the number of moles inside the balloon, then the volume of the balloon goes on increases. That indicates that volume of the balloon increases with increases the number of moles. Means that volume may depending upon the number of moles. So they are saying that V is directly proportional to N at constant temperature and the pressure. Then the modified law is the equal volume of gases at the same temperature and the same pressure should contain the same number of the moles. Since there the number of moles is equal to what? The number of the atoms or molecules into the Avogadro number. Otherwise, the number of moles can be calculated by given weight divided by molar mass. Then another law, that is Charles Gay-Lussac's law, especially called as the Gay-Lussac's law of gaseous volume. According to this law, this is the second form of the Charles law. It describes that there exists a direct relationship between the pressure and the absolute temperature of the system. There, the volume is kept constant. Then that says that pressure of a given mass of a gas is directly proportional to the temperature. at constant value. So this can be obtained from the combined gas law by keeping the V constant. From this, the volume is constant, means P is directly proportional to T. Then P is equal to K into T. Then P by T is equal to K. Last one, that is Dalton's law of partial pressure. It is proposed by the name of the scientist Dalton's. The Tesla, according to Dalton's, the law states that the pressure of a mixture of gases in the sum of the partial pressure of its parts. Means he explains that the vapor pressure produced by the liquids, means the one container consisting of the liquid, whenever we will heat the liquids, it forms the droplets of the vapors that will goes to deposited on the upper part of the container. Means the total pressure exerted by is equal to what? Pressure exerted by the 1 mole of the gases. So that pressure is directly proportional to that total pressure is directly proportional to mole fraction. So sum of partial pressure of individual gas is equal to the total pressure. According to Dalton, he says that total pressure is equal to the sum of the pressure exerted by the individual gases. So therefore, a gas mixture which holds Na2O2 H2 has a total pressure is equal to, here they are given only mixture of two gases, oxygen and the hydrogens, or oxygen and the nitrogen. If oxygen and hydrogen is there, P total is equal to pressure of oxygen plus pressure of hydrogen. If three mixture of gases is there, P total is equal to P oxygen plus P hydrogen plus P nitrogens. So according to him, the partial pressure of the gas is the sum of the partial pressure of the each parts. Means the total pressure exerted by the each molecule is equal to the sum of the partial pressure exerted by the individual gas molecules. So in a similar way,